Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Linda and today we are going to talk all about how I had my grow light and humidifier set up during this past winter. In this video I'm not going to go through any of the technical aspects considering the grow lights because I haven't read up on it good enough to be able to give you the correct information in an easy way. However, Betsy Begonia have a wonderful video about grow lights, and this video is not only very informative and helpful, but it's also very hilarious. She is so funny. I highly suggest giving that video a watch if you haven't already. I will link it down in the description below for you so you can see. So why am I talking about grow lights when spring is here, you might wonder? Well, I had a few questions regarding the grow lights in my plant tour in the living room where I have grow lights in my plant shelf. And also grow lights doesn't necessarily just need to be used during winter times. If you have a low lit corner in your home or even a windowless room, a grow light is a great way to make it possible to put plants even there. So I thought, why not do this video now? And you can always save this video and rewatch it later when autumn comes closer, as it always does every year. So yeah, grow lights are a great accessory to enable you to make all of your indoor jungle plans come true. As you can see, I'm sitting in my home office, which currently has been transformed into a beautiful indoor jungle, and I'm loving it. And this is due to us doing the renovations upstairs for the kitchen and hallway. We are currently on day 6 of renovation while filming this, and it's a mess. It's a proper mess. It's been very hard to adjust living downstairs this week, but we have made it work. So I have a video coming up next week, hopefully, about my process on moving down more than half of my plant collection down into this home office that I'm currently sitting in. Anyway, this was not what I was going to talk about, but grow lights and humidifiers. Since I live in Sweden, those two things are quite important if you really want to keep your plants staying happy and healthy throughout winter, because where I live we have, during the darkest times, we have maybe less than 6 hours of daylight a day. So my plants won't get the sufficient light that they need to keep staying happy and healthy. So this is why many plant people up in the northern parts lose a lot of plants during winter. Also, a humidifier might be very helpful if you have a lot of tropical plants or other plants that require a bit of higher humidity, because in my house we usually have maybe about 25 to 35% of humidity during winter, and it's not that much higher during the summer times either. So this is why I have a humidifier running almost daily. I filmed a few short little videos before the renovation started and I still had access to the main upstairs, and the plants still stood where they were standing since last year. So I will roll the tape for you soon, but as I watched it earlier I noticed that I missed a few things, so I will talk a little bit more in detail of how I've had my setup before you will see those clips. When it comes to me and the grow lights, I went nuts when winter started to arrive. I had them on for about 12 to 14 hours every day, and the humidifiers I had running was on a quite low setting, I would say. So the humidity were about 50 to 60% most of the time, so not that high, but high enough for my plants to still be happy. But to be honest, I've kept all of my grow lights on since winter. I still use them, and I also still use one of the humidifiers that I had going on during the winter times. I will probably stop using the grow lights eventually, but for now they have still been on, mainly due to me being afraid that my plants still won't get enough light, even though that spring is here in full force and we have daylight more than 12 hours every day. So yeah, this is just me being stupid. A little bit crazy, but yeah, I will try to ease them out of the grow light situation, because I don't think they need it anymore. I think this was all that I had to say before I show you my grow light and humidifier setup. So yeah, let's roll the tape. So, starting in the living room, we have this plant shelf that holds 2 grow light LED bars. These ones are from Nelson Gardens. I know that you can find this if you live in Scandinavia or the Nordic countries, but apart from that, I'm not sure, unfortunately. But the way I fastened these is by using some really good double adhesive tape. And these ones have held up for about, I think at least 8 or 9 months. And you can see here where I put some on this shelf here. And these ones are connected through this cable here. And that one goes down there, and then the other end goes down there and into the wall socket over there, which is on a timer. And then these 2 here are from IKEA. And both the grow lights and the clamp lamps, what you call it, are from IKEA. And this one just connects or get fastened by these like screws, or what you call it. And I have this one shining on top of that shelf, and then this one above the TV. It has been working wonders this winter. But apart from the grow lights, I do not use any humidifier in the living room or the dining room area. And this area here doesn't have any support grow lights either. And then here in my daughter's room, we have this grow light here, which is also from IKEA. It's the same exact lamp and grow light, but this one is in white. So this one also get fastened by this like clamp underneath here, as you can see there. And the same with this one, it's on a timer and it has been working really, really well this winter. And this humidifier has been on during the winter, but for the past maybe 1.5 months, this one has actually not been in use, and the plants seem to do well. I had it on mainly for the calatheas, but also for this philodendron pink princess. but they seem to do good actually. The one thing I did notice was that this calathea has been getting a bit burned by the grow light, so please do keep that in mind if you plan on putting plants underneath the grow light, to not place them too close, especially the calatheas, because they are a bit more sensitive to harsh lighting. And then we have this bedroom situation here, and I got this Levoit humidifier in like late December, early January or something like that. I put it up in January, I think. And then I have these two grow lights. The bulbs are from Nelson Garden, and the wall bracket and like the, what do you call it, the wall or the lamp socket, what do you call it, lamp, yeah, the thing that holds the light bulb, those are from Clas Ohlson, which is a Swedish shop, and I think they look quite stylish actually. And these plants have really been enjoying the humidity and the grow lights this winter. And the humidifier is on only during the days, maybe for like 12 to 14 hours or something like that, and I don't have it on a super high setting as well. So I do have a few plants that have been struggling this winter, and that is this Philodendron mame, which has, yeah, as you can see, this leaf tore apart when unfurling, and it has only also lost the leaf completely. And then you see my very sad looking melanochrysum, which lost a lot of leaves this winter, mainly due to too low humidity, and the leaves couldn't unfurl or get themselves free from the petiole properly. So yeah, but all of the other plants have been doing really well, which I'm very happy about. So that was the setup I've had since this autumn, and I hope you found it helpful and informative. And if you have any further questions of things that I might have missed to mention, please leave them in the comments below and I will get back to you. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this shorter little video that I had for you today, and I will be back next week with a very fun vlog type video, and I hope you will enjoy that one too, because I had a lot of fun filming everything for you. But for now, I hope you will have a wonderful rest of the day. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!